When was the last time you gave yourself permission to see clean? Take off the shade, stop the cycle. It's your time to build, to rise, to lead on purpose. I used to quiet the roar in my chest, played it small, second guessed, but now I see what I was born to do. Dreams don't wait, why should you? All those voices, they don't define me. I broke the loop, I rewrote the timing. Now every step's got fire beneath, 'cause playing safe won't bring me peace. I dream it, I build it, I elevate it. No more shade, I finally faced it. I hold the pen, I write the climb. This is my chapter, this is my time. Empowered to move, inspired to win. What if you never begin? So I rise on purpose by design. It's not someday, it's my time. Watched it fall. The cost of waiting's way too high. I'd rather leap than wonder why. What are you gonna lose if you never choose? This is your permission slip, signed by you. Make it count, get it done, command your presence. Let the world see you shine. They told me to wait, I said if not now, when? I built it for gold, I won't pretend that I'm not made to lead again and again. I dream it, I build it, I elevate it. No more shade, I finally faced it. I hold the pen, I write the climb. This is my chapter, this is my time. Empowered to move, inspired to win. What if you never begin? So I rise on purpose by design. It's not someday, it's my time.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of Building a Leadership Mindset podcast. I'm your host, Nikki Steve, all the way from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I have a new look, my new shades. I actually have my top 5 shades on. I have a new backdrop because we are actually preparing to take this book and take this to Chicago. Empowered to Inspire kickoff tour is happening May 17th, and we have some of our lady leaders who are part of this amazing anthology. This is our first live of the night. We told you we were going to take over your feed, and that is exactly what we have done. So super excited for you to join us for another episode today. Again, just talking about how this all started. Going back to just a simple conversation, a simple mastermind call on one evening where someone asked, why do we always pick the wrong one? And Addie came with some shades on, and we immediately downloaded. What was immediately downloaded to me was that we have to write a book about it. We have plenty of relationships that we touch every single day, and sometimes they don't serve us, and sometimes we have to take off these shades so that we can make it count and find that journey back to ourselves and know that our worth and impact the world with our mission. So we're here with some amazing women in the green room. But the first one I want to bring up, she was with us at our 9 o'clock call, and it was super awesome to have her on and meet the ladies and kind of give her perspective of what taking the shades off. But not only that, she's also going to be one of our keynote speakers in Chicago May 17th. But that's not all. There's more. She is the creator of our official theme song for Empowered to Inspire called On Purpose. And I am just so grateful that she was able to put this together and really bring it home what our mission is. That is every line that we have been saying for the past 2 years and a half. Every mission that we're on, and she bring it to life. So I'm going to bring her on here without further ado. Raquel, she is your GPS for success. Welcome back this evening to join us. And we got a new background too. We actually have the book cover. How are you, love?
I'm good. I'm so happy to be here in the bookend of this amazing day. I've been really loving all the titles and meeting some of the authors of this incredible book. I can't wait to get it for myself.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's just kind of remind them what was when I had stepped into asking you for help and saying, hey, can you get us a theme song together? And you were like, just leave me a podcast. I can listen to it all. I'm going to take your vision and we're going to make it happen. And you did that. You absolutely hit that. So first and foremost, I want to thank you publicly to the world that I know that big things are coming both of our ways with something special. We don't know what that looks like, but we're going to definitely tap into that. But just tell us, what is it that you do with these songs? Because, I know I wasn't the first one. So what is your passion for it?
For this particular project, I do many projects, but for this particular project, it was just one of those things, right? It was like a download. It was a moment in time, and it was just a whisper from God, like, ask to see if they need some help. And that really just opened up doors. And because I'm a Christ-centered mindset coach and I'm very empathic, and I'm also a multimedia artist, it's just like, oh, maybe really through your voice notes and through the text message to really tap into your vision. And that's what I love to do. I was able to grab your vision for the last 2 years, 2.5 years, what was in your heart, and then quickly put that into sound. So that way we're like, oh, we wanted something, different kind of, same kind of genre, different kind of feels, a little dance in here and there because we like the same kind of things. So it was just a really fun project, and it's been so incredible because the people who I've been working with, it's just a beautiful co-creation, right? I'm able to just kind of walk into your world. You share your heart with me, and then I give you back something that really mirrors your beautiful heart and really the vision, the feel that you have for this particular project and everything else that you're doing.
Thank you so much. I am just totally grateful, so appreciative, and I fell in love. I fell in love to the first sound. Let me tell you, the first one, we kind of listened to it and, it had a good vibe, but track number 2, that was it. That is what you're listening to. And there's 2 other versions that we really love. And this lady actually loved version 3. So I'm going to go all the way to Jersey, our first Make It Count recipient, one of our lady leaders that is just has been in this journey since day one. And I absolutely love and adore her. She is none other than Miss Ivy Perez from Coffee Talk. Yep, this is her. Hey, love, how are you?
Hi. Hello, Miss Nikki. Hello, Raquel. First of all, the song. Yes, I'm on the team, on the BALM Global team, and we all came together that night, and she was so excited. She was like, we have to listen to this. And we did, and I was like, that's good. It's sassy, it's sexy, and just like Nikki said, it pinpoints all the words, all the phrases that BALM Global and Ladies of Leadership is all about. Everything that has been said, that is always said in each call, it's perfect. So thank you.
Thank you. And introduce yourself. Where are you tuning in from? What is it that you do? And tell us the name of your chapter.
Well, my name is Ivy Perez. I'm in Central Jersey. And what do I do? There's a lot of things that I do. I do daily personal growth lives on Facebook. I call them Coffee Talk Time lives. It's all about personal development, wellness. Some months I may have a theme, like this month is Alcohol Awareness Month, along with Poetry Month and other things. But for me, is alcohol awareness. So I just talk about different things just to kind of, change the mindset of people with whatever they're going through. I was trained in transformational coaching, but that program was the catalyst for me to let go of what wasn't serving me for many, many, many years. And that was alcohol, which transitions into doing this book. And I'm in 6 anthologies. My 7th book is just sharing a story, and that's through, BALM Global, Everyday Heroes. And that one was about my mom. And then the 8th, there is an 8th book coming up. And then the 9th is going to be my own. Finally, I need to do my own. I have to, but this taking off the shades, my title is letting go and leading myself, my taking off the shades moment. So I'm going to take off my shades right now.
Yes, and we're going to get to what that looks like in just a minute. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We have the Green Room jam-packed. Now we're going to go all the way to Chicago as well. And this is someone that I have known for a very long time. We went to high school together. And when I was first starting Ladies of Leadership, and I didn't see the growth that I thought I would see, and I was about to give up, she reminded me that people are listening in silent. They're watching. And I just love her. I adore her. She knew my brother, just a longtime friend, and to be able to share this journey. And I was so grateful to be able to see her a couple weeks ago and give her a great big hug. And I can't wait to see her in a couple weeks. She is none other than Ophelia Chavez Amante. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Ooh, we can't hear you. Can you guys hear her? There you go.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes? Okay, good. I was going to say my mic is on. How are you? Good evening. So yeah, I'm 40 minutes away from Chicago now. Not quite Chicago, but yeah. Let's see. Well, I have been absent for a while, so it's good to see everyone today. What can I say? I'm excited. Thank you, Nikki, for having me part of this, great anthology, great book, with everybody else, with all the ladies. I don't even know what to say today.
Well,
I'm overwhelmed also. I love the song.
Yes, right?
I love the song, all the versions, but I love the song. It's great. It's amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, so we need to know what your chapter title is and your subtitle.
It's Love is Not Enough. I don't think I have I don't even know my subtitle.
You don't have a subtitle. You do not have a subtitle.
I probably don't.
So
there you go. See, because enough. Love is not enough.
Hey, that's it. Period. Point blank. Read the chapter.
I was going to say, do you need a subtitle for that? No,
not really. That's like a mic drop right there.
Fill in the blank, whatever you guys want to put there. Love is not enough, guys.
Yes, thank
you. So a whole bunch of ingredients that need to be added.
Absolutely. And you guide them through it. So thank you so much for being a part of it, for being a part of my world for so many years. And we're going to keep moving on, but we have questions for you. So stay tuned. We're going to go deep. We're going to go to Philadelphia. She came in. She just drove in town. I will get to see her beautiful face. She is the first one that has broke the what do you say? She is the first one that used the BALM Global Studio to launch her book signing. Oh my goodness, I just had the book. I know it's something Rose. Don't kill me, love. Definitely let us know what the name of that title is. But she is a mom. She is a wife. She is an amazing just person. So she just does so many things for her community. She's part of a couple of the anthologies, but she's here today, and I'll get to see her tomorrow. She is none other than LaToya Washington. Hello, beautiful.
Hi, ladies. Hi, Nikki. Blessings, everyone.
Welcome, welcome. So where are you tuning in from? How long was your drive? Where are you from? And tell us your title and chapter of your book.
Yes, yes. Well, I am born and raised in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, the capital of Pennsylvania. But I drove about an hour and a half with my husband to Philadelphia. So to support our sisters tomorrow at BALM Global Studios. And I'm just so excited. My chapter for Taking Off the Shades is so near and dear to me. It's just no more shrinking, coming out of hiding. And this chapter just means a lot. It truly pulled so much out of me that I hope people are blessed in knowing that there's such a beauty in being who God called you to be.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. So glad you are here. I know you're like, oh, I'm going to be driving to Philly, but I think I can make it on time. And you did. You called me a little bit before. You're like, hey, what do I have to do? Perfect. You're here. I'm excited. We're going to go to, I don't know if she's in Boston. I don't think, but definitely in Massachusetts. And she is she is just she has such an aura, and what she's been through and what she's overcome and the women that she is helping, and just doing amazing things. And she is truly a lady leader. She has been part of our community for some time now. I think it's been a little over a year, if I'm not mistaken. And I just love her to pieces. And she is none other than Patricia Jua. Let's bring her up here. Hey, hon.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you loud and
Okay.
clear.
How is everyone?
Good.
So Nikki, you were right. I'm from Boston. I live in Taunton, Massachusetts, but currently I'm in Alexandria, Virginia with Dr. Maureen McIntosh Alberts.
Yes, I did see her on here, but it looks like she popped off. Hopefully she
because we were echoing.
Okay, well, have her sit side by side with you.
Yeah, she's
okay, cool. So I would
she's
definitely
gonna get in now.
Oh, perfect. All righty. So what is the name of your chapter and your subtitle?
My chapter is called Dismantling Soul Ties. And the subtitle is Giving Yourself Time to Date Yourself. So, because there's been times in the course of my life where done with one relationship out the back door and the next one's coming right in the front. And I didn't give myself time to date myself, to know what I wanted, to know who I was and not who somebody else was seeing me to be.
Yeah, I do hear the echo now. Oh my goodness. Yes. But your story is so powerful. Actually, when you said dismantling the soul ties, I seen Raquel just like, ooh, like that. Good. And this book, yes, it's about relationships. Yes, it's about someone asking, why do we always pick the wrong one? But it's not just a relationship with a significant other. These are relationships in this book that you're going to see or that you're going to read are really, truly about relationships with anyone, with your children, with your parents, with yourself, with spirit, and those loved ones, right? Siblings. We just had Sister Sonia talk about her chapter. It's about, a relationship with her sister, one of her sisters. So I love that we have a variety, that we're going to hit so many different personalities. We're going to hit so many different struggles. We're going to hit so many different ages. And that's very important because I truly believe that this book can go like literally. I was just telling, I think I'm the last one I said, if your child, right, male or female, because this book is for men as well, male or female, if they're graduating, like that needs to be in their gift, right? This taking off the shades needs to be part of their graduation gift, because what we want to do is you want to make sure that you get the tools that you need so that when you know that you are facing that taking off the shades moment, you can definitely be equipped to handle any situation that comes your way. So we're going to go against the Virginia. I do see, let me get her, wait till she gets her camera ready. I know New York. Indiana, are you ready? Let me know if you're ready right after Dr. Maureen. I met her through the AMA while she was writing the first anthology with Transforming Pain into Purpose, which she given me the opportunity to be a part of that anthology and share a more deeper side of the relationship I had with my brother, right? I lost him in 2028 to an accidental overdose. He is the reason why I'm here, because I knew life was too short, and my dreams and my voice and anything that I have to give to the world had to be done now. And just with his loss, I did write about it in another anthology, Spiritual Fitness Survivor, but it was only like, surface level, like how do you deal with someone with addiction and what are the signs to look for and how do you support, and not to be guilty at the end of the day, because there's nothing that you could have done to save them, right? You did everything you could. So being part of Transforming Pain into Purpose, because that pain that I had, I knew that it was for a reason. And she is the lead author of that book. And I think she's going on series 3 right now. She's hosting a retreat. So Dr. Maureen, welcome. And thank you so much for joining us. Let us know who you are, what you do, where you're tuning in from, and what is the name of your chapter.
Hey, Nikki and everybody on this amazing StreamYard platform. You guys look so good. I'm so excited about, is this a launch of Taking Off the Shades or just a podcast? Whatever it is, I'm so excited to be here. I am in Alexandria, Virginia, just about 25 minutes from where everything is taking place in the White House in your country. I'm the one they have to check with to make sure that everything goes well over here. Because we are having quite an interesting time over here in the District of Columbia with everything happening over on this side. So what's the title of my chapter? I had actually forgotten the title of the chapter. I had to pull it up and see what it is. It's called Through Stained Glass, A Vision Renewed. Now, what it is that I was married to, it's a biracial marriage, where I'm married to someone who is a white man, and I talked about what it is like to be married to someone of another race, the differences between us, the similarities, and the support that I received and how we supported each other, comparing that marriage with 2 other marriages that I had with one man who was an Indian. The other one was African, not African American, but Black. And so I had 3 husbands. One of them was white, and the other 2 were Black men. And I compared the differences between me as a Black woman being married in these 3 different scenarios and giving words of wisdom. When I took off the shades and was really able to see a white man and marry him, not for his color, but for who he is.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Dr. Maureen. More to come from all these amazing women, because I'm going to give them some questions that they're going to go deep. They don't even know what they're being asked. So just to let you know, hint, the list that I sent you yesterday, gone out the window. We've already used those questions, so we got another set. I was going to send them to you, but we are going to make it happen. So we're going to go to Chicago to a mom and daughter duo. Mom and daughter, which not only is that a great thing, but that's my best friend, 39 years, and my niece, 28 years old. I absolutely love them, and I love that they're doing this together. Their first chapter for Our Everyday Hero, and now this is their second anthology in less than a year, and I'm super proud to be walking this journey. So this is Sandra Martinez and Monica Nunez. Let's get them on here. Hello. Yeah, well, we need to hear you, my love.
Hey, hi, ladies. I'm sorry. I just finished realizing that I am getting sick, and that's not bueno. Can you ladies?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi, ladies. Do you want me to go first, Nick?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I love the fact that you have all of our Chicagoans all in one spot, like Chicago rocks. But yeah, my name is Sandra Martinez. I am tuning in from Chicago, Illinois. I am the executive manager of BALM Global, Ladies of Leadership, and that is my baby. And I have been told that I am the backbone of the company. And my chapter is called The Conversation, Building Trust and Honesty Through Communication. And it's based on a conversation that I had with my children. It was something, it was, how you say, I was talked about. That was not true. And I came to realize that I had to clear I had to clear not only my name, but also build a open and honest relationship with my kids, because if I wasn't going to do it, nobody else was going to do it. So through open conversation, honesty, and trust, I have one of the best relationships that I can have with both my kids. This is my second anthology, because thanks again to Nikki. I am a first-time author with our Everyday Hero. Thanks to Ophelia too for being part of that inspiration, by the way. And now with this one, I am moving on to be my second time as an author alongside my daughter. So yay.
Yes, that is I love her. I love her to pieces with everything that we've been through from many, many moons ago. I am just so proud of how far she comes. And let me just tell you, she is the true definition of someone going through Ladies of Leadership that have no desire to just, that's just looking for community, that just wanted to support me, to help me on the back end. She didn't want to be asked to, she was like, don't ever ask me any questions. I'm just going to take notes. I'm going to check your email. We're going to put your organization in order. We're going to organize it, but I want nothing to do with with anything, right? And she has come so far, two-time author. She's spoken about 3 or 4 times. She has her podcast, Café con Stan, that she had launched last year. And I know that's coming back. And so many things. I'm just so proud of you. And thank you for being on this journey for me, being that true ride or die forever. I love you. And then giving me a beautiful niece, Monica Nunez. So introduce yourself. Same question.
Hello, ladies. My name is Monica Nunez. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, daughter of Sandra Martinez and niece of Nikki. Excuse my voice, it's in and out. But my chapter is The Burden of Being Stuck, Reclaiming Power and Purpose. I took enjoyment of writing this chapter. This would be my 3rd time book that I will be publishing. I am also part of Beyond Heroes, and then I will be part of Letters to a Little Girl as well, which I am excited for who those that are going to read or those that are a part of it. But yeah, I'm a dental assistant. I do like to do other things, but I'm open to a lot of other things as far as like tattooing, drawing. I like to write. I like to take care of my people, my patients, and I like to work.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I am so proud of you. I know that when she used to be, because we do three-way messages, right? Because she's on her own, she's doing her thing, she's independent. And sometimes we call each other, right? If Sandra's on the phone with her and I need to get with her, so somebody's adding somebody in. But when we get to like our business stuff, like, hey, did you talk to this person? Then we get that. What are you going to do with that? Sometimes she would jump off, but now it's more receptive, like, okay, now I'm in it. So I just appreciate you. We have one more. Oh my God, we're going to fill this cube here with the Brady Bunch, right? We're going to put it all in here. Indiana from she was a referral from Yada. We had a great one-on-one call. I love everything she's doing and supporting her on her mission and what she's creating, and for her to be a part of this book and the chapter that she brings. Again, every single chapter in this book is going to be for so many people. Even if you get one verse, one quote, one line that's going to make you feel convicted to take action, to love yourself, to know your worth, when you're in a state right now that maybe you're fearing, maybe you're doubting, maybe you're just not loving yourself the way you think you should. This book is going to do that, and no chapter is going to be left unturned. But she is part of this anthology as well, so we're going to get her right up here. Welcome, Indiana. How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Awesome. Perfect. I am doing well, ladies, and I just love seeing all these beautiful faces. So, women in power. I love that. Okay, so let's see. My name is Indiana, and no, I'm not from Indiana. Never been there. And let's see. My chapter, Nikki, if I have a subtitle, I don't remember, but I know the title is From Trauma to Transformation in Search for True Love. And it's focusing on being a teen mom and all the trauma that I went through from, being pregnant at a young age and raising a child on my own until, I met my husband, and also, just the taboo in the Latin community when you're young and you have a child, and how the family, the name calling, and always putting people down. So it's a very strong and powerful story to remind women that if you were a teen mom and you're still carrying that shame and guilt, to be free from that, right? And then for any new teen moms, to let them know that there's another side and there's someone that understands them and knows what they've been through or going through, and they will be successful. So letting them know they're not alone, because I think that's so important.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing that. So are you ready to dive deep in some of these chapters and some of these mindsets and thought process of what we challenge? If you're not ready, get ready, because we stay ready. Okay. The first question we have, and I'm going to just randomly call you to answer, but everyone will get a chance to answer. Give us about 60 seconds of your thoughts. I guess the first person is kind of on the spot, right? But the first question is, what lie did you once believe about yourself that you've replaced now with a truth? What is one lie you believed about yourself once upon a time, but now it is no longer true in your world? I'm going to go with Patricia. You are up first, love.
I wasn't good enough. But I'm a daughter of the Most High God. Amen.
Absolutely. Amen. Mic drop, simply said, to the point, and that is so true. How many times have we thought to ourselves that we weren't good enough, whether it was in a relationship or a situation, or we felt like it just didn't happen for us? Thank you for that. Latoya, you're up.
I believe that I was unloved. And when I think of God's word, how he uniquely made us, how he just loves us, how he sent his son for us, right? That's love. And nothing can compare to that. And so to know that he thinks of all of us, including me, in my hard times, good times, bad times, it lets me know that I am loved. And I'm grateful for that change, that I get to hold on to that truth that we are loved.
Yep, that is truth. That's truth right there. Thank you so much. And his love is the only love that we need to survive and keep going. Yes, you know, our significant others, our families, we crave that, right? We desire that. But that the love of God is more than enough. So thank you for that. Ophelia, you're up.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so all of the above, but I'm like listening. I'm like, geez. Okay, but yeah. Let's see. It was no one will ever want to marry me, you know, and you believe it. But now I know. I mean, I have with my husband, obviously, a very unique, um, I mean, we're blessed. You know, God continues us to bless our marriage. 20 years already. So obviously, that's not true.
Yes, it definitely is not true. There's someone for everyone. And again, it just goes to God's timing, right? So thank you so much for sharing that. And I absolutely adore your husband. And I can't wait to see him in a couple weeks. Thank you for sharing. Ivy, you're up.
Okay, so what was something that I believed, but I don't believe anymore? Something like that. I'm going to say, and I've said it before, that I wasn't smart enough, which so not true. But yeah, I think it was just something that someone had said to me, and I believed that what they said was true. Even though consciously I knew they were wrong, but it almost like it just was, I allowed it to impress upon me. And it really held me back in a lot of my decisions. But I always knew that I was smart enough. And again, we're talking about God, and through him and leaning on him, I realized that I could take on anything. So so yeah, that's what I once believed and I don't believe anymore.
That is so powerful. Do you know how many women, men, everyone, or some, right, that are feeling that same moment, that same thing right now at this moment? And I hope that this gets to someone's ear because they need to hear that. We know what we know, right? And what we want to know. No one's ever going to be smarter than someone else. I truly believe is, you know, what our interests are, what people really expose themselves to. And I truly believe that that is such a lie. Just knowing you, knowing your heart, knowing what you bring to the table, the value that you have, the knowledge that you have about the things that I'm like, what? How does she know this? But I love it. Hello, Rania. She is on board. She said, hello, beautiful ladies. Great to see you all here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for tuning in. All right, we are going to go over to Monica and Sandra.
Okay, I'm going to say unworthy, or actually, no, incapable, because for the longest time, I thought I was incapable to leave my toxic relationship. And I think a lot of it also had to do with him telling me that I wasn't going to be able to leave. So that sticks with you for the longest time, right? And you start believing it yourself. And obviously, we all reach our breaking point where we say enough is enough. And a lot of it obviously had to do with the relationship that I do have with my kids. And that just led me to say, I am worthy, I am capable, and I don't need you or anybody.
Yep. Perfect.
To the point.
Yes. And you know, words are powerful. Language is powerful. When you have those conversations, especially someone that you think is supposed to be on your corner, right? It's supposed to have your back. It's supposed to support you, to tell you that you cannot be anything without them. Those are just some behaviors that you will read in this book as well. And just know that you are enough and you are worthy and you are capable. Like God made us. He gave us the gifts. Maybe we don't know what those gifts are right now, but now it's the time to tap into that. And this book is going to help you do that. Monica.
I would say like mine would be you just don't do anything, and I feel like that's very untrue. My mom even said it as we had a heart to heart not too long ago, that I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I definitely do. I do a lot more than what anybody can think of, and I do more above and beyond than what I should as well.
I think you definitely get that from us for sure, because we are like givers. We take every opportunity and every moment to make someone's day shine, to make sure that people are taken care of, that they're loved, that they're seen, that they're heard, and that's where you get it from, boo. All right, we're gonna go to Dr. Maureen. Oop, you're on mute, my love.
According to my chapter, the lie that I believed about myself was that I had to earn love by giving love, performing, and enduring. That if I loved enough, if I gave enough, if I hoped enough, or I sacrificed enough, eventually my husband would love me back the way I needed. That lie showed up in my earlier relationships where I gave love with the hope of receiving it in return. And I continued giving even while it was being met with emotional resistance, with emotional distance, with disrespect and disappointment. But I believe that my love alone could change someone or make the relationship work. But what changed when I met my third husband? His love revealed the truth that I am worthy of love simply because of who I am and not because of what I do. He loved me fully, freely, and unconditionally. And in that space, I was ready to see myself clearly without the distortion of unmet needs. I was able to rest in love rather than perform for it. I was able to trust that my place in someone's heart was secure, not something that I had to fight for.
You should not have to fight for it. Absolutely. Oh my goodness, these are so good. I just keep hearing just some amazing things. And I think we all need to share these YouTube videos that we did. I'm going to put a post up with all 4 links. If you've heard anything that maybe someone else needs to hear and it's not coming from you, right? The people they love, they trust, they need to hear it from someone else. Definitely share this. These things are important, and this is our mission and our movement and what we're looking to do. Indiana, you're up, and then we're going to go to Raquel, and then we have another one for you, ladies.
So for me, it was, if I could sum it up, it was that I wasn't worthy of love. And through low self-esteem, shame, and guilt, I thought I had to work really hard, where codependency came through, where I have to try to fix everyone. Everything has to be perfect. I'm the one that has to be perfect and fix everyone, and realized that I was doing that so that I wouldn't see my own hurt. And it just, what reminded me was I had to flip it, that I'm fearfully, wonderfully made, and that my Lord is my shepherd, and I lack absolutely nothing. So I have everything I need within me, and I am enough.
Yes, you are. Yes, you all are. And those that are listening, tuning in, we beat out like 5 million sperms to be here. Let's just be honest. Let's just go back to the beginning. God put us here for a reason, a purpose, and a goal. And our time should be spent in finding out what that is so that we can live in that abundance. And unfortunately, because, life is life, we're going to go through those challenges, because if we didn't, we wouldn't have a story to tell. And the struggles and the things that we had to go through were our learning processes. Those were the things that that we had to go through to be able to share the story. And yes, you are worthy. And thank you so much. And we are children of God for sure. Raquel, please share your insights.
Yeah, sometimes it comes up in different forms, like either I'm not worthy, and this time it was just like maybe I'm not enough, and this time it showed up in the phraseology of like maybe I'm not exciting enough to be on TV, and that was a lie that I was believing. And it was like, then I cried out to God. I'm like, well, I know that's not true. I know you brought me this opportunity. And then it was just like, well, they didn't think much of King David either. I mean, his own father was just like, that one. And then we see, then God told God, Holy Spirit is the best life coach. And he's like, and then he looked in the New Testament, and where was Peter sent? He was a expert fisherman, but he was sent to be the theologian. Where was Paul sent? He was the expert theologian sent to go outside of the church. So sometimes God will cast you in places where he's like, yeah, you have expertise here, but I'm going to need you over here now. This is actually where I want you to go. And so it was just bringing up that stuff that I was battling of like, I tell people that all the time, you are beautifully and wonderfully made on purpose for a purpose. And Holy Spirit was echoing my own words back to me. I was like, you need to tell yourself what you make other people feel and telling them the truth. And I was like, and you're more than enough. And that's my, encouragement for you. Sometimes God will put you in, will invite you to do something that you're like, I don't have the skills for that. You crazy, Jesus? You picked the wrong one. He's just like, and that's why you're perfect. Perfect. You have no skills in that. You have no mastery in that. We're gonna do something together.
Yes, I love that perspective. That is so true. How many times do we step into something that, the opportunity comes, we shut it down because we feel like we don't have the skills for it. We didn't get the education. But how would we know if we don't even try? Like, those are the answers you need to get. And we have to pay attention to the signs. I think someone said that earlier. Pay attention to the signs around you. You're going to be given those opportunities that you're going to think that, the person who bring them to you are crazy because you think you don't have the skills, but you absolutely do. Going back to what Sandra said, you're absolutely capable of each and everything that's brought to your way. And if you still feel that you don't, this book is going to shift your mindset 100,000%. I am just in awe of just everything that everyone's saying, because again, we're coaches here, we're learners, we're all these things. But when you hear it from someone else, you're like, ooh, I didn't even think about it that way. It's the same end goal, but definitely a different way to hear it. So some of our ladies in this chapter could not make it. Before we go into the next question, I am going to go run some of their videos. Some of the ladies are right here. We've been playing them throughout the day. So we're going to, this is our thank you to Top Fox for providing the shades, because yes, not only did we think about writing a book about taking off the shades, we decided to find a company that can sponsor the shades for the cover of the book and be part of this mission. And Top Fox was that company. And let me tell you, it was not a walk in the park to get the sponsorship. It took 4 months. It took 3,865 emails that we were kind of dug under. And I made sure I made the call and had them pull it so that they can hear what the mission is. And they said yes. And I'm super excited. So we want to say thank you, Top Fox. And we have some ladies that want to tell you that.
Hi, my name is Sandra Martinez, and I am tuning in from the beautiful windy city of Chicago, Illinois. I am the executive manager of BALM Global and Ladies of Leadership, and I would like to send a huge thank you to Top Fox.
Hello, my name is Renilda Perez. I'm from Queens, New York. I want to thank Top Fox for the cool shades as they're due to arrive. And I am the CEO of Living Your Best Life CDC, non-for-profit to raise cancer awareness.
Good afternoon. My name is Sister Sonia Lewis, and I am owner and founder of Utah Under the Anointing, in Camden, New Jersey. Thank you so much, Top Fox.
Hey everyone, Ivy Perez from Central New Jersey. I am your personal health and wellness advocate and also your empowerment coach. And Top Fox, I just want to say a huge thank you.
Hi, I'm Indiana Correa, and I'm the owner and founder of Love Ignited Transformation from Sullivan, New York. Thank you, Top Fox. Hi, I'm Indiana Correa, and I'm the
Hello, my name is Jeanette Paxia, owner of Pax Coaching, and I'm from Modesto, California. Thank you so much, Top Fox.
Hola, hola, Yara N. Ortiz here from South Carolina, owner and CEO of BCS, Bookkeeping Consulting Services, and I want to thank you, Top Fox.
Hey, it's Positive Vibes Only today. This is Nevada King, your favorite mental health coach and counselor. I am coming to you from San Antonio, Texas. I'm the founder of Expanded Roots Counseling. I am an author, pastoral counselor, mental health coach, transformational leader. And I just wanted to say thank you, Top Fox.
Hello, my name is Nikki Cuesta, and I am the CEO and founder of BALM Global, all the way from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We're just thanking you, Top Fox. All right. Thank you so much, ladies. Patricia, yours was played earlier on, and some of the other ladies as well. Thank you so much again, Top Fox, for providing these amazing shades, and can't wait to get our official BALM Global Ladies of Leadership shades that are in the making right now. More to come on that. I am super excited. So the next question and final question of the night, and we may go a little bit over, so I hope you can continue to stay on. I know Ophelia said she might have to head out, or maybe she'll come back on. Alrighty. The next question, final question, is if you can sit across from your younger self wearing all her shades, what would you say to her now? All right, we're going to go with Raquel.
You need to toss those shades to them. What's that song? Your future's so bright. You gotta wear shades. They have to wear shades. Shine bright, baby. Shine bright. It's all right.
Love it. Thank you so much. We're going to go to Dr. Maureen.
Well, I would, I don't know what I'll tell my younger self, because every time someone asks me that question, I couldn't tell my younger self anything because I learned those lessons afterwards. But I'll say the best thing to do would be to just live an authentic, courageous life and don't worry about being accepted, because I'm accepted by God. And as long as I know that He loves me, it doesn't matter what other people think, whether it be a spouse or anyone else. It doesn't matter what they think about me, because I know now that I don't have to buy someone else's love. I am already loved by God.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Indiana.
So I would say to my younger self that she is beautiful and powerful, and she is not to take on anybody else's opinion about who she is. And if she's going to use any of those shades, let it be because she wants to, not because she's hiding.
I love it. Period. Point blank. I think what we've been saying throughout the day is you're only going to wear the shades at the beach, right? When the sun comes out, because they're cute, when you're having a great day. And you're going to take them off when that challenge, that once you're aware of what's going on, that's when you're going to take them off. So thank you for sharing that. We're going to go over to Patricia.
I would say to my younger self, follow the light. You are good enough.
Yep. Ivy.
What I would say to my younger self, okay, I'll say, Ivy, you see these? They're just shades. You put them on. Never let someone else put on your shades.
Mm. Ooh, that just gave me chills. That just gave me chills. I think that we were talking earlier. I don't know if you guys seen it, but who was it that said it? Ellis Kirkpatrick on our Wednesday call on Me Versus Me, which is our other anthology that's coming out in July. And what she said was, what we're going through is temporary. And what you're looking to build is further on. I can't say it verbatim, but just that line right there, what you're going through right now is temporary, Bill. That is temporary. And the shades is just really just a visual of what we're really trying to say, is to be aware, to know when it's time to own your worth, to own your voice, to say this is enough, and to move forward and really live in your purpose on purpose. Sandra, and then Latoya, Sandra and Monica.
Well, we were really ecstatic when we heard Raquel say it, because as soon as you asked the question, we both jumped and we said exactly what she said. So we were like, that's why we were clapping, like, yes, girl, preach on. Take off the shades and throw them out. Don't hide behind them. Only use them to protect your eyes from the daylight. That's it. And I'm a shades person. I love wearing my shades. So, but only wear them when you need them. And that's to protect yourself, your eyes from the daylight. That's it.
All right. So, Monica, are you seconding that notion?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Take them off.
Awesome. Thank you, beautiful. Latoya, you are up.
I would say take off the shades so that they can see that beautiful smile. No shrinking, no hiding who you truly are. Just keep letting the light of Christ shine through you. And just keep looking cute in those shades, and then let that light shine and that smile just come through.
Yes. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, those that are watching, this book launches May 17th. Connect with each and every one of these ladies. Purchase your copy. If you have not purchased your copy for the your ticket for the Empower to Inspire, even if you cannot make it to Chicago, what you need to do is lock in your virtual ticket. You will get a copy of this book, both live and on our virtual side. You'll get a copy of this book, and you will also not be disappointed on the message that we're bringing in that room. The powerhouse speakers that we have Raquel, she's one of our keynotes. We have Amanda Ors, we have Monique Yvonne, we have Micheline Monique emceeing, we have myself, we have the executive manager. She don't know yet, but she's gonna do a little something. And then we have Madelis, Miranda. Some of them are first time speakers in this platform. And that's what we do here. We build the stages for your story. Any way you want to bring it to us, we are going to be there with you along this journey. That's what Ladies of Leadership is about. It's a community that just started as a sisterhood to be with each other, but we have built so much. We have built Lady Boss Balm. We have built BALM Global Studios. We have built anthologies, podcasts. LLCs are coming out of this community, and I am absolutely overjoyed because God gave me this blessing. He put this mission on my heart. And if I would have listened to every single person that thought I couldn't do what I'm doing today, we would not be here. And I have him to thank. I have him to thank for the patience he gave me, for the obedience that he's given me, and just for the love of people, especially for women, and seeing them win and changing the trajectory of how we command our spaces, every room that we get in. So with that, I'm going to just go around the room one more time, and we're just going to just give what are your last final thoughts? What do you feel that based on your chapter and what you've heard throughout the day, what do you feel people are going to take away from this book? What are they going to be inspired to do? What's the call to action that you want to give them? You can answer any of those in a plethora of ways. So I'm going to give the floor back to each of you. We're going to go to Indiana. I see that smile. She's like, I'm ready. Let them
Yes.
know.
Thank you, because I need to drop. But what I want to say is that each one of us is giving permission to women who have been waiting for us to show up for them, to remind them that they're more than enough, that their trauma and what they've gone through does not minimize who they are, but it actually strengthens them. That everything that they've gone through is for a reason, for a purpose, and God does not leave anything unused. So they're going to be blessed with each chapter.
Thank you so much. And I love that each chapter actually has a guide. So you're not just reading our stories. We're also going to tell you or share with you how we overcame them. Maybe every tool or every tip may not be what we're going through or for us, but it's going to be for someone that you know, that knows someone that knows someone. So the domino effect of what this book is going to do is just going to be unbelievable. So I just, again, encourage you, if you have not, and not only that, have a great one. Indiana, love her to pieces. Not only that, if you have a story right now that you have not shared and you want to share it, sharing your taking off the shade moment, edition 2 is coming right around the corner, right after the Empower to Inspire kickoff tour. We're actually going to start writing chapter 2. And this is a gift that we, the BALM Global team, gives to each and every member that invests in themselves. So this is an additional benefit that you get with the membership to be part of the second edition and a plethora of other things because we go big. And any desire, any thought, any idea, we turn that into action and we make it happen literally from just a thought. This is a perfect example. Our everyday hero, Lady Boss Bomb, everything that we've built to date was because it was just placed on our heart. It was a thought. Someone said something and I said, let's do it. Let's make it happen. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it. And we did. And all of you are a part of that. So thank you for that. Latoya, give us your last final words.
I would just say that for those who, like myself, for years was looking for acceptance and validation and affirmation from others, but yet looking for that, I realized it was never enough. I realized I could give my all and it still wasn't enough. I could do perfectly and it still wasn't enough. And then just finding that courage to say, you know what? I'm gonna let that go. I'm not gonna shrink back for others. I'm not gonna change who God has truly called me to be. And I just want to encourage those out there who are looking for that acceptance and affirmation to know that you are enough. As the ladies have said tonight, you are loved. You are worthy of love and acceptance, and you don't have to be anything other than who God has called you to be. And there's, so much beauty when you get to truly be yourself. You look at the flaws and still say I'm beautiful, and look at even some of our mistakes and challenges and still say, you know what, I can overcome this. I'm still beautifully and wonderfully made. And so I think that is something to leave for those who are listening, to know that you are loved. You don't need to look anywhere but within. Thank you, Nikki.
Absolutely. Thank you, Latoya. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to see you and give you a great big hug and just talk about everything that we're going to talk about, whatever God puts in our hearts. So thank you so much. Patricia, Juba Love, you are up.
I think just hearing the titles and the stories behind it, it's going to be a powerful, impactful book that once it gets into people's hands, they're going to pass it on. It's going to touch lives and impact lives tremendously.
Absolutely.
It's a
Absolutely. I
blessing.
truly believe it. Thank you so much,
I
Dr.
believe that
Marie.
as well.
Thank you, love.
Did you call me, Nikki?
I did, Dr. Marie.
Yes. So, yeah, this book is going to be very powerful. It's going to be transformational for a number of people. And for me, the message that I want to leave with readers, even all the stories seem to carry the same theme. That there comes a time in every journey when we're invited to see with new eyes, to take off the shades of fear, of fantasy, and unhealed pain, and to gaze into the pure and brilliant light of truth. Because true love doesn't ask us to perform, it doesn't demand that we earn our place in life. True love sees us, it celebrates us, it nurtures us. And when we remove the shades, we no longer confuse infatuation for intimacy. We no longer trade peace for proximity. We no longer batter our worth for conditional affection. We recognize that love, real love, God's love, is safe, is steady, and it's sacred. So today I want to invite readers of this book to lay down the shades, to trust that love rooted in truth and respect and faith that still exists, and to believe that we are already worthy of the love we seek because the Creator Himself has called us worthy.
Thank you so much. Yes, he called us worthy. And again, we just go back to his opinions, his thoughts. What he has for us is the only thing that matters. Raquel, and then we're going to close out with our executive manager and baby executive manager. Go ahead, Raquel.
I had said this in the first show, but for those who didn't get to hear that, it's just a reminder that the room rewires you. And what this book will do is it starts to rewire you. And that's important because your brain is running 95% of your actions automatically. So think of yourself going to a very decadent, exclusive networking dinner, and then you get to walk the room and get to know all these amazing ladies in an intimate way. And that's why I want to invite you to come physically if you can to Chicago, because there's one thing that the book is going to do. It's going to give you the next level, the breakthrough. And I just feel like there's going to be a lot of breakthrough generationally, even through this book. So I'm just speaking that out and releasing that into the atmosphere. There's breakthrough going to be happening for the readers, and it's going to be generationally. But for those who can come, also being physically in the room or on Zoom, you're going to go even to the next level, because the room does rewire you, and we can't wait to just be part of your story and your journey.
Thank you so much for that. That's powerful. And this event, the theme is the dream it, build it, elevate it, right? I've dreamt this for a long time, for over 20 years. I had a wish to write one book by the age of 40. My life changed at the age of 40, exactly what I asked for. Remember, we said words are powerful. God waited till I turned 40 to change my whole life. So I dreamt it. That started the building process. I started building. I don't know what I was building from. I just know I had an idea. I put myself in those rooms. I invested the money, the time, the travels, the headaches, the justification of why mommy's not home, why, my wife is not home, and all these things. And I got emotional on that first call. And my chapter of my story is Beyond I Do, right? Beyond the I Do, just being married for almost 23 years. And being with this person, and that when I bring this idea up of me leaving corporate after 14 years, they couldn't see the vision because it wasn't their vision to see, right? It was my vision to walk. And I had to make sure that I put my foot down and created my own voice and said, you know what? I'm going to do this anyway. I'm going to do this anyway. And I love that. And my life has changed. And it's so right what you said, Raquel. The room rewires you. Every single room has given me another opportunity, has connected me with the most amazing, beautiful souls that I get to hug, that I get to talk to, that I get to text, that whenever I am down, I get to share my true authentic self with. And I appreciate that. I don't take that lightly. I take care of our community and what we're building. And, sometimes in this world, we can think of it as fluff. There is nothing fluffy about this besides, my little chichos. But let me tell you, we are not throwing fluff. We are truly on a mission, and I will not rest until my last breath to make sure that each and every one that comes through the Ladies of Leadership and comes through any of our live events, any of our virtual events, any of our books, that we will ride this for the long haul together. Sandra, you are up. I just have to say that. Oh my God, it feels so good.
I'm going to have to say inspired. I think everybody that grabs this book should be inspired. There are 36 chapters, 36 different stories.
37.
I'm sorry, 37 different chapters, 37 unique different stories. Somebody's going to connect with one of these stories one way or another. And I hope to pray that when they read, they know that they're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
That they're not alone and they can also get through it.
Yes, absolutely. Yep, you're good. Monica, you're up.
I agree. Just because this book is very powerful and it has a lot of powerful different stories. And I know that it's not going to be something that anybody's just going to put down and forget about. It is going to be passed around, and it's going to be bigger than what we think it's going to be.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And there is the Silent Fight podcast. That's our beautiful and amazing Micheline Monique, who's emceeing this event. And I met her at an event. She drove from Chicago to Philadelphia, not knowing a soul. She was in that room. We spent the weekend with her. I walked up the Rocky Steps. Ivy was there. That is where it all started. That's where Ladies of Leadership was introduced. And to know that we can still rock together and build what we're building, each independently and as a community. It's beautiful. It's just a beautiful thing. And I am truly blessed to have each and every one of you here. I don't want to let you go. I don't think I'm done. Is everybody done? Maybe I should be done. But I absolutely, because Mama BALM called, interrupted me. I told her, don't call me until I call you back. And I don't know if you heard like the messenger ringtone. That was her. So I definitely have to call her. I have to get home. But thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies, for your yes. Thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you for, again, just instilling more positivity to this world. I absolutely love and adore you. Thank you, Rania, and Monique, for jumping in. I know there's a couple other people, they haven't commented, but I know people are watching us. They're watching us in silent. As a matter of fact, a side note, our first live, within 2 hours, it was viewed 204 times. Just saying. So know that you are impacting people in silence. I love each and every one of you. And I'm just going to close out with just one powerful word that is truly what you believe this book is going to do. I know Sandra said inspired. You're going to have to give me another one. So Raquel, one word, one powerful word.
One powerful word. Manifest.
Love it. Ivy.
First word that came to mind was embolden.
There you go, Latoya.
Forward, moving forward.
Love it. Dr. Marine.
Reaching higher.
Love it. Sandra.
I'm going to say gratifying.
Monica. I didn't hear you.
Pass.
No. Just one powerful word.
Encouraging.
There you go. Encouraging. And I'll leave you with 3 of my famous words that I close every podcast with. And this is what has gotten me to where I'm at today, right in front of you. And that's really making it count. Make every second count that you have. We only live once that we know of, and we have to leave a legacy. Do we have to? Yes. I'm going to tell you, leave a legacy, leave your name imprinted, leave something behind that you yourself will be proud of, your children's children, your children's children's children, because that's what we were put here to do, to be the disciples, right? And share the love, the gratitude, the inspiration, and the knowledge, and not do this life alone. And if you don't have a community to do that, find one or create one. So I'll leave you with just make it count. Have a great one, everyone. And we'll see you in Chicago. Bye. Hola,